and welcome to Alone Against the Dark. This is a solo Call of Cthulhu game. You can buy it from the Chaosium website. You get this and a PDF. I'm going to use the book, not the PDF, just because I feel like it's more, I don't know, spooky. I have a tome in my hands. I have a candle lit in front of me. I have green lights, although I don't even know if you can. They had any green. They had a little green. That light above me, I can't really do much about because I need it to read. And then some of the glares from my screens. But I was trying to make it atmospheric. I'm going to have to start by creating my adventurer, my investigator, which I will do in a minute. But I've done one of the solo Cthulhu adventures before, Alone Against the Flames. That was very fun and spooky. I believe I escaped. I don't quite remember. It's been a while. This is unrelated, but you get to be one of 4. You start with 4 investigators. So I'll see how many of them I kill, because they give you 4 in case you die. We've done some Call of Cthulhu on the campaign before, on the stream before. And I have found that the solo version of play is my favorite so far. So, let me open up to the very beginning. Okay, getting started. So, I'm going to have to type and hold this book open. I need something to weigh you down. This dead candle. Okay. Let's get right into it. And we'll learn more as we go along. I believe the campaign is set in 1931. So, 20s, 30s investigator. Okay. Let's see. Name. Professor Grunwald. Player, me. Andy. I can flip to the back to figure some of this stuff out. There are, I could have printed these out, but, 1, they have a gray background, so that would be killer. And 2, they don't have all of his skills. I do get to add some skills. So I'm going to add... I could also create my own investigators if I wanted to, but I'm not going to do that. So let's see. He's a professor. Joey Bones? Well, I don't think I get to make up NPCs in this game. Soup just did something in Twitch. So I'll have to use that in a different game. Age 53. Where is it? Sex. Arkham. It doesn't say. Okay. Strength 70. It's a strong old guy. Is this not the auto calculator? Should auto calculate these numbers. Oh well. Thank you, Windows Defender Summary. You're doing good work. 60. 70. 70. Oh man. These are supposed to auto calculate. Can I type in them? No. Maybe it's because I don't use Adobe Acrobat. I use Foxit because I like it better. Education. I am very educated. 93. Okay. Well, it did some of it. Well, that stinks. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Credit rating is 35. History is 45. Oh no, he is German. Is this a good German accent? German. Oh, whoops. Hello, Timothy in chat, and thank you. English. Latin. Oh my god, I don't have enough language. Language slots. Hieroglyphics. Ooh, I'm smart. Library use is 60. Persuade. Where are we at? Persuade. 40. I did a spooky dab. Persuade. Psychology 30. And science cryptography. Can totally spell. 40%. Okay. So I get to spend 150 points. It has some suggestions on what I can spend my points on. Let me go back to the very beginning. Okay. Can I have a luck score? Can I get that? I might have to do that. Okay. Let's see. Skills have allocated points. Okay. So I get 150 points to spend on my skills. The suggestion is climb, charm, fast talk, fighting, firearms, eastery, intimidate, jump, jump. You're a weird system. Library use, listen. Persuade, psychology, spot hidden, stealth, and throw. So that's okay. Hold on, let me pull up a calendar or a calculator, so this is easier on myself. Okay, 150 minus 40. Let's do 40 spot. Damn it. 40 spot hidden. I already have a let's do. Listen. Oops. Gives me 70 points left. Well, then, oh boy, now I can't remember. When you buy skills, do you start with that percentage or not? get my rule book. We're looking up Metron, not Star Wars. Call of Cthulhu. I've only created characters once for Twilight Trails. Okay. Decide skills and allocate skill points. Patient, don't care. Oh, that's already done for me. Decide skills and allocate skill points. Let's see. Quick reference chart. That's fine. What? Okay. Or added to the base number. Okay. So, that's 65. That's 60. Let's make him competent with a gun. In case he needs it, so that's... Let's do a little... Let's increase Persuade. Make him a charming little professor. Minus 10. Stealth. Let's just dump the rest in Fast Talk. Okay, I'm okay at a bunch of stuff. I think that's a bad thing, but whatever. That's fine. Close my calendar. Calculator. Okay. When I successfully do things, I check boxes. I'll have to remember to do that. And when this person dies, I will have to do this again. Okay, optional, you may prefer to use your own. Nope. Ooh, the Cult of Athens. I already love this. Insanity, combat. It is recommended we do the luck points. Dynamite does not count as a gun. I think there is a... Is there an explosives skill? It's not on the sheet. I think there's an explosives skill, and you can also throw dynamite. Just get a bunch of luck points. Let's see. You found... I mean, how many luck points do I start with? Is that on his character sheet? Did I miss that? How much luck does he start with? Let's see. Combat roll dodge. He's got $2,200 in 1931. Yeah, am I crazy? Oh, luck 50. He starts at 50. Okay. I just didn't see that. Luck. Perfect. Magic points. 11. If I'm casting magic, I'm screwed. Okay, oh, build is 0. Did I write that down? It doesn't seem to ask. Oh, here we go. Okay, it's down here. Dodge is 30%. Is that just on this sheet? Half tax. Okay, so that's 30. I could. I mean, I have to live in Arkham. That stinks. Okay. We're involved in a race against time. Hoobly. Okay. I'm not going to read all of this because that's going to be boring, but investigators must spend time every day to sleep and to eat. 2 hours per day must be given over to eating. A meal always lasts 1 hour. The 2 meals of the day must be separated by an interval of at least 6 hours. On the calendar, I will need a calendar. Circle the hours so spent. Where's the calendar? Oh, I see. Whoops. Okay. I'm going to wing it. I'm going to figure that out. Next time I will have the calendar ready, but... And I'm not writing in my book. Because I might want to do this again. Let's see. Every hour of every day must be accounted for. A number followed by an A is a morning hour. A number followed by a P is an afternoon. Okay, so AM and PM. N stands for noon. M stands for midnight. At most locations, amount of time is specifically indicated, but not always. So let me get my little notebook. Let me get a fresh notebook for this. I have a billion of them. I'm not there. Not that. Do I have a legal pad? I should have like a million legal pads. Pardon me a moment. There they are. Got my little legal pad. Got a pen. So I will keep track of time and any notes I have on this until I need to do something else about it. So let's see. Movement from one location to another on the same location table is assumed to take exactly 1 hour, no more or less. This time cost is usually not noted, since your investigator may go from one location to another whenever they wish. Okay. In New York, Athens, and Egypt, you may walk from location to location rather than taking a taxi, an action costing an additional hour per each such stroll. Okay. Travel between location tables takes the amount of time specified at the port, airport, or train station. Let me take a train from New York to Egypt. During a journey, the passing of time may change according to the situation. Such specific instructions for travel time will be found in pertinent entries. Note losses of hit points or magic points on the calendar, or enter the loss in your journal. Make a habit of studying a calendar or journal to see when those points can be regained. Hit points regenerate at 1 point per day. Ooh, how many hit points do I have? I figure out hit points. It didn't calculate. Okay, hold please. Let me get on my notebook. Let me get out the rule book again. Hit points, con, and size. By adding con and size, then dividing the total by 10. So con is 50. Size is 45. So that is... So 95 divided by 10 is 9.5. What do I do with fractions? Rounding down. Score. I have 9 hit points. Okay. I'm gonna have to fix this by using the not auto gen sheet from now on. Okay. Okay. In search or research situations, each interview or topic costs 1 hour. Be patient about these amounts of time. What anyone actually gleans is not necessarily a function of the time they invest. Time, and then as I was starting to say earlier, food and sleep. You can skip meals, but you got to make them up the next day. And you lose hit points if you fast for a day. Meal availability. 8 hours a day must be spent sleeping. Okay. And you can't bank it. Okay. Use the telephone. Okay, the object of the game. To get a perfect score in Alone Against the Dark, you must have saved the world without losing a single investigator along the way. That is, Professor Grunwald must have survived and succeeded. Though desirable, that outcome is unlikely. Be prepared to lose several or all of the investigators, and even to run all 4 several times in repeated attempts to complete the scenario. Investigators do not exist to survive, but to battle great forces, win or lose. Yep. Okay. And then there's a little level of victory chart. Okay. Locations and format. Though this adventure is pre-plotted, the locations system gives considerable freedom of action, letting the investigator direct the general order of research and encounters, while the workings of the encounters themselves remain fixed. Let's see. There are locations tables for specific locations, like New York. 9 location tables exist. With in a location table, all locations are equally accessible. You can visit a location. You can only have, if a location requests dice rolls, you can only do them once a day. Okay. Okay, I think there's some other notes, but I think I'll be able to get that. Let's see. Tips and hints. Think strategically. Make general plans. There is no way to know what happens from entry to entry. In general, either a place is recognizable as potentially dangerous, or the descriptions will be cryptically threatening. Despite obvious dangers, often your investigators will have to go anyway. That's their fate. Use the phone. Make notes concerning what you want to do and see. Try to arrange an efficient daily schedule. You can make all the plans you want without expending any game time, as long as you stay inside an entry. Well, thank you, game. All points on a particular location table are in game turns, equidistant. Okay. Go nowhere without reason. Be cautious. Allow for wild goose chases. So, go nowhere without purpose, but also allow for wild goose chases. Okay. The few friendly characters in the adventure can be of considerable help. Some unfriendly characters, of course, can be downright deadly. Keep track of time. You are racing against events beyond immediate control, and failure to keep accurate time may mean that important events do not happen. It may be good or bad. Be honest in your calendar timekeeping. Okay. Your investigators need sanity, friends, language skills, good physical condition, and equipment and supplies. You may be asked to choose a skill to use from selection, not. You may be asked to choose a skill to use from a selection. Not all available skills will yield information. Sometimes it's about picking the right skill in the right location. There we go. Use your luck points wisely, and never let your luck total fall to 0. If you're asked to make a survival desert skill roll, and you have the survival skill, but not the geographic specialization, you may attempt the roll at a hard difficulty, half chance. If you become disoriented by an entry, go to the location table and try the sequence again. Okay. Now we are about to start. Took about half an hour to get set up. So let me describe the little picture art for Professor Louis Grunwald. He is a bald man with round spectacles and a big bushy mustache. It looks like his hair was at one point dark but is now gray, and he has bushy beards. He appears to be wearing a suit because it is 1931. Okay, here we go. Let me not set my book on fire by that candle. For you, Professor Louis Grunwald, this first day of September 1931 has been tiring and uncomfortable. Light mist has covered Arkham for most of the day. You held 2 uninspired undergraduate classes at Miskatonic University, and you met with a new chairman of the literature department, a giddy technocrat. You survey your desk, and you see that a stack of papers to grade has already formed. You're enjoying your second pipe of the evening and putting off grading papers when the doorbell rings. To your surprise, it's a telegraphic messenger. It arrived at Kingsport Head Station not more than an hour ago, the boy says. You sign for it and slip a dime into the youngster's hand. Oh, thank you, sir. You open the envelope and scan the contents. Hand out Dark 1. See page 12. Okay. My goodness, you think. Imagine. Oh, let me read the handout first. It's a telegram. Or telegraph. Athens, Greece. 9/1/31. Jesus. In jail for antiquity theft. Stop. Need help. Stop. Can you come? Stop. Urgent. Stop. See Corporal Ilionis, Athens Bureau of Investigations. Gillier. Okay. Yeah, my goodness, you think. Imagine. Dotty old Gillier in prison. You recall that he had gone to Greece to work on his book. Concerning primitive myths. What has he gotten himself into? Should you wire money? You recall all the amusing discussions you've had with him. And a sudden insight lets you understand that, wow, what a name, Tibor Gillier had no close friends except for you. Should you go help him? You suppose the university will grant you leave, but do you want to go? With uncommon speed, you decide to go to Athens. Oh, okay. I was going to let him rot. Close the book. We're done. You decide to go to Athens to help Gillier. You write him a wire, and another to Ernest Holt, a wealthy New York financier and a good friend of yours. If you get into hot water, Holt will help you. And so you decide to keep him posted on your progress. You give both telegraphs to the waiting messenger, along with the necessary funds. Goodbye, sir. What to do now? You'll go to the bank first thing in the morning to get travel funds. As for transatlantic schedules, well, the advertiser surely carries that information. As you pack, you wonder if you should check Gillier's room at Mrs. Harding's boarding house. Maybe you could get a clue about Gillier's activities or a hint about his arrest. He was arrested for stealing antiquities, it says. Which, wasn't that archaeology at the time? This is ours now. We found it. Quickly, send it to London. Your passport is in order. Your clothes and sundries are packed. You'd best turn in. You're going on a little trip. Oh, considering how much book there is left. When you awake, it is September 2nd. Go to 102. Start. What does start in parentheses mean? That's fine. Okay, we're going to entry 102, everyone. Oh, sure, don't tell me a page number. Okay. Oh, I had it. Okay, 102. What? Did I read that wrong? Go to 102. Oh, okay. Okay. If it is after September 8th or 8 September, go to 147. If not, and if you're Grunwald, well, I am, you can... What? Go to any Arkham location. Okay, so where's the Arkham table? This is different than Alone Against the Fire. Okay, let's see. Locations table, page 94 to 93 to 94. Let me put a little. Okay. A little notepad in there now. Let's see. Okay. So it says I can go to any Arkham location. Okay. I think I'm going to go to the Harding house, which is 113. Mrs. Harding greets you amiably. She is uncertain whether she should show you Glier's... Gliere. Glier? Glier? I'm going to say Glier. To try to fast talk her, go to 23. For charm, go to 45. Or persuade. To try, I could bribe her. Okay, let's see. My fast talk's 35. My persuade's 50. Charm is 15. I'm going to try and persuade her. Ooh. That's a 72. So that's probably a failure. Let's see. Go to 67. Her eyes are wary, but she is listening. I failed. Go to 45.
Oh, cool, blimey, that's just fancy talk. I know your sort. Professor Gallier specifically instructed that no one disturb his room.
She slams the door. You can try sneaking in later at night by going to 90. Or you can try another location. Yeah, Gliere? Maybe. What's my sneak? My sneak is okay. Let's go to 90. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. What's this old lady gonna do? Shoot me? The boarding house is quiet. You creep onto the porch. To try the window, go to 7. To try the door, go to 28. Ooh. Let's try that. I feel like the window is going to be easier. Okay. Ooh. The window opens smoothly and you enter. You try to move as quietly as possible. Attempt a stealth roll. I am not great at this. Luck be a lady tonight. Let's go. Ooh. Ooh. I keep seeing the ones place first and going, a 1, that's good. No, it's not. It's not. When it's a 61, it's not good. Okay, if I fail, go to 51. Let's see. Suddenly, Mrs. Harding appears.
Why, the idea!
She sputters.
I'll count to 3,
she says, her grip tightening on the shotgun she's pointed in your general direction.
And then I'll pull the trigger. 1, 2.
You quickly decide to leave. Go to any Arkham location. Yep. I think I'm just going to go to bed after that. So let's see. 102. Okay, so I'm going to go to bed. So then, okay, so in the morning, I'll go. How do I get out of here? How do I leave? How do I get to Athens? Let's see. Okay. Looks like I can go to the railroad station. So let's go to 16. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Boston. Like, there's no airport. Newspaper, railway, bank, general store, diner, a house, a hospital, Miskatonic U. Yeah, so I'm gonna go to. Okay, so I get there. Let's say I get there in the morning. So it's noon. So it's noon. Because all my snooping around would have taken a while. Okay, so I'm going to take the train. So I'm going to go to 64. Let's see. Takes an hour. I need to get... Okay, so I can catch the 4 p.m. and it'll get me to New York City at 10 p.m. where hopefully I can take a bus. I mean, a boat, rather. Maybe? Well, because Athens has an airport, but it doesn't look like New York does. Okay, well, let me go to 146 upon my arrival in New York City. New York City? If arriving to New York, go to the New York location table. If departing for Boston, there are 2 departures, blah, 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 blah. Okay, New York locations. Okay, we got Pier 56, Grand Central, Empire General Merchandise, a bookstore, the Greek Consulate. Oh, it's 10 p.m. Someone's apartment, the hospital, a hotel, on the street, vendors. New York City. guess I gotta go to Pier 56. Okay. The representative informs you that a liner departs each Saturday at noon, reaching Athens at noon 9 days later, and Alexandria at 1 p.m. 1 day later. We're not going to Alexandria. Tickets are available and include all meals. Okay, so it's a late day on the 2nd. Where's the calendar? So we can see what day of the week it is. Here we go. It's a Wednesday. Great. So, we got a couple days to kill. I don't really think that there's anything for me to do yet. So, crap. What was I on? 104. Okay. Okie dokie. Time is it? For about 45 minutes. Okay. I can go to any New York locations before departure, but again, I don't. Let me go to the bookstore just because I like bookstores. 54. Okay. 54. Oh, do I speak Greek? No. Okay. 3 floors of books. Some titles might interest you. English-Greek phrasebook. English-Arabic phrasebook. English-German phrasebook. The Worst Journey in the World. With Lake in the Antarctic. Guide to South America. I have enough suitcase room for 3. So I'm buying the Greek phrasebook. Worst Journey in the World. And I clearly like languages, so let's get the Arabic one too. I already speak German. Okay, well, that was already successful. Oh, I should go to a hotel, because I'm going to need to stay in a hotel, so let's see. And so far, time has not been an issue, so I'm not going to worry too much about food or anything like that, because we've been doing plenty of time. Have any tea? What a find. This hotel is cheap, warm, roomy, spacious, and comfortable, and clean. Okay. Great. $586. Let me just make sure I'm not like missing anything with. Okay. I'm going to roll. I'm getting some food. I have to roll a d10. I don't get a 10, so I don't have to do anything. Okay. I still got plenty of time in the day, so let's go to the Greek consulate. 30. Might as well, right? Oops. Okay. Okay. The Greek consulate. Concerning Greek criminal matters, they advise visiting the Athens Bureau of Investigation on arrival. A Corporal Ilianos, they say, has handled the case, which we knew because that's what it said in the thing. You ask for information about the National Museum and its treasures, but they only have an unhelpful travel brochure. They jokingly caution you about the cab drivers of Athens. You may go to any New York location. Okay. Don't need that. It's getting a little later in the day, so let's go to the library, and then tomorrow we'll go to the Sun, because that's another option, so I might as well take it. Let's see, library. 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 While not allowing browsers, the helpful librarians provide a selection of books on a topic. They are busy and understaffed, so only 2 topics may be researched per visit. You may go to another location and then return here in the same day. No rules are needed for these books. It takes 2 hours to study each topic. Let's do archaeology first, 116. And then we're going to do Greece. Okay. That has nothing to do with anything I know so far, so I'm going to ignore that. 63. The democratic nation of freedom-loving people has a complex and lengthy history. They are fiercely protective of their rights and even more protective of their precious artifacts of their heritage. Make a successful no check and go to 95. If failed, return to 74. Oh my god, like super. I got a 17 and my score is like a 95. Okay, so go to 25. Aristotle Milonis, while collecting an undeniably tremendous treasure house of Greek art, has been reluctant to loan or even to show some of the National Museum's most interesting treasures. The Charoptis device, for example, has not been displayed in years. Its loan to other museums is, according to Milonis, unthinkable. Okay. That's interesting. Let me go to 116 now, because that was what was referenced there. So, it is suggested that the Carpothis device, found in 1900, is in fact of Egyptian origin or design, but was for some reason stolen. In fact, some scholars have argued that it is one of the, quote, wonder devices of the Aten pyramids. Let me make a history check, or hard no, which is half my education, which is pretty... Oh, yeah. I got 12, so that's another in the tens. Go to 110. Okay, oopsies. Some of the wonderful devices were said to open secret chambers or panels in the tombs. These chambers were thought to be in place that looked like solid rock. No intact device has been found, nor have any such chambers been discovered. Okay. And if Andy remembers his Greek history properly, Aten is the sun, literally the sun, not Ra, the sun god. Aten is the disc itself. Because King Tut's dad, Atenaken, attempted to form a monotheistic religion around the disc and moved the capital to the middle of nowhere, where he built a crazy temple and he changed Egyptian art styles. He's really interesting. And is widely kind of... I think he's the heretic pharaoh. Okay. So that's good. So let me go back to 74. Let me eat again. So let me roll a 10. I got a 10. Okay. So what does that mean? I think I got like 12, I think. Oh, no. The food tasted alright at the time, but now your stomach is churning. Food poisoning. You're really sick. Oh, 6. Oh, 6. Okay, that's great. So I just have to spend 3 hours recovering. Okay. Well, I think that's it for the night. I think that's it for my character for the night, not for me. I'm not done yet. So he's going to go to bed. And in the morning... I'm just walking all these places because I have plenty of time. So that would have been Wednesday. No, that would have been Thursday. So today's Friday. Yeah. What do I do? New York Sun. There's not that much else to do in New York anyway. So, in this game, in real life, plenty. Let's go to the New York Sun. Who knows what they'll have? Let's see. Oh, here we go. New York Sun. The oft-delayed Starkweather-Moore expedition to the Antarctic nears completion. That's probably bad. With a late December departure now virtually certain. Bremerhaven, Germany, will be the expedition's jumping-off point and its last European port of call. An American professor, I know him, Dr. Tibor Glier, let's go with Glier, of Miskatonic University, has been arrested for the alleged theft of antiquity. Miskatonic's Dean Wilcox reports that a colleague, Professor Louis Grunwald, that's me, has gone to Athens to investigate the matter for the university. If it is after September 8th, go to 95. I don't believe it is. It is not. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to eat a couple more times. And I'm going to get on a boat. I'm on a boat. 104. Okay, let's see. Upon departure, go to 187. Okay. Oh wait, how long did that say it was going to take? So it's going to take me 9 days to get to Athens. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'm going to get there on a Monday. Oh, he tells me. Okay. The Cunard liners are truly luxurious, with spacious rooms in nearly every class, remarkable recreation facilities, and superb cuisine. While you are aboard the liner, suspend hourly record keeping. Done. But keep track of days. Resume hourly record keeping when you disembark in Athens. And when we disembark in Athens, I feel like that would probably be a good time to wrap up, but we'll see how long this takes. On the first Sunday, oh gosh. Okay, so I have a bunch of stuff I have to do, but also, starting Sunday morning, select 3 ship activities, 1 for AM, 1 for PM, and 1 for night. Each day for the days specified below. When the day arrives, go to the specified entry number and follow... What? Okay, hold on a second. Okay, let me check something real fast. Let's see. Okay. Okay. So I have to pick these things out, and then each day I go to these things, and if I pick the right activity, it'll tell me to do something. Okay. So, my activities are bingo, bridge, the cinema, cocktails, deck tennis, the library, mahjong, nightclub, oil painting, ping pong, rest on deck chairs, rest in room, sauna, ship store, shopping, shuffleboard, and stroll deck. So I gotta do something for... Let's see, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay. I think for the first day, I want to ship's tour. And to stroll the decks. Okay. And then Monday, I'm going to go to the cinema. Then bridge and cocktails. Tuesday, let's do oil painting. Then then deck tennis and rest. Wednesday, ping pong, sauna, nightclub. Thursday, shuffleboard. This is how I plan real life vacations. I have a spreadsheet. So this is great. Shuffleboard, shopping. Let's go on another stroll. I've done bingo yet? I haven't done bingo. So let's do mahjong, bingo, and cocktails. Rest. / rest / stroll. And then Sunday, the last day. Library. Why not? I'm an academic. Sauna. And cinema. That seems like a good trip to me. It is like this is straight up murder on the Nile or death on the Nile right now. I remember all of these activities in the book. Hopefully no one gets murdered in their room. That's what happens in that one, right? Yeah. And if it was, I'm sure it was the husband / wife or whoever could financially gain. Or their lover. It's usually who it ends up being. Let's see. That's a good book. I love Agatha Christie. Okay. So Sunday. So I'm going to... Okay. Hold on. Let me write down these numbers I gotta go to. So 73. 109. 126. 148. 148. 192. 193. 171. And then Arrival is 173. Yeah, let's hope nobody gets murdered yet. Least of all me. I don't want to be murdered. And if I see a Belgian man with a tiny mustache, I'm running. Trouble follows him. Okay. 73. Here we go. If I scheduled room... Let's see. I didn't. I scheduled ship's tour. I did. Go to 69. Nice. Spot hidden. Ooh, man. Good roll. Okay. Oh, I have a pretty good score at that too, so I really succeeded. Okay. I got a 13. Go to 69. Nice. 2 foreigners stand on deck. We're on a boat. We're in international waters. Everyone's a foreigner. Okay. The tall fellow wears a robe with a cowl. Okay, is he a wizard? He is perhaps Arabic or Turkish. A shorter fellow, ferret-like, looks in your direction. Though they seem out of place on this ship, they make you feel uncomfortable. That seems racist. Move on a day and go to 187. Okay. That was nothing. Okay. Uh, 109. Let's see. If you chose to stroll the deck, I didn't. Rest on deck, I didn't. Or go to the cocktail party, I did go to 83. Nailed it. Killing it right now. Okay. Don't nothing kill me. Oh. Go to 69. Nice. If you've been there before, I have to make an intelligence check. That's a fair point, Liz in Super Chat. You're a 50-something-year-old man in 1930s. I'm a racist. It's true of the time. Okay. I have to make it a successful intelligence roll. Oh, man. I'm a smart guy. I'm 10 off. Can I push? I probably can't, right? Because Oh, spending 10 whole points of luck right now. I don't think I should spend the points. It's the second day. I might have another chance at these guys. Although now... Yeah, okay. We're going to 187. We're going to 126. Yeah, maybe we'll have another chance. Okay. If I chose cinema, no. If I chose shopping, no. Now. Okay. $148. I did. It's, let's see. If I chose Stroll Deck AM, I didn't. Shuffleboard PM, I didn't. Or Stroll Deck Night, go to 135, I didn't. But I have the next day, and I do have Stroll Deck Night there, so I am going to go to 135, because it's the same thing. Thank you, Sue. So 135, let's see. Okay. As you walk down a corridor, attempt a spot hidden roll. 37, I'm pretty sure my spot hidden 65, nice. Oh, sorry, my eyes are itchy all of a sudden, and I gotta get my skelly hands out. Okay. As you walk down a corridor, I attempted a spot hidden roll. If successful, I notice a small Egyptian fellow lurking ahead of you. You have seen him before. He holds something in his hand. See below. If you failed the spot, I didn't. If you noticed the lurker, you took a quick side passage, and that quickened your pace. Now you hear his footsteps scurry after you. Is it only your imagination, or the corridor lights dimming? What is happening? Make a successful no. That's successful. I got a 50 on my 93. Roll to reach the deck and the safety of the promenade. Okay. He holds something in his hand. See below. What's happening? Okay, that was spooky. Okay. $192. Talk to me later about Nightbot suit. We can do that, and then if also. I can try and make a clip of that later. Am I going 192? 192. Really? Go to 192. Go to 126. Okay, you could have just told me to go to 126. Okay, let's see. What am I doing? It's Thursday. Mahjong, bingo, and cocktails. Nope. Oh, I'm sorry. If you have already been to 126. What? Okay, I gotta go 590. I read it and didn't do what it said. Okay, let's go to 590. Let's see. The purser tells you that skeet shooting from the fantail will soon begin. To get some shotgun practice, go to 189. Okay. As you exhibit your prowess with a skeet gun, you hear a soft pop. Hearing a bullet whine past your ear, you wheel around. No gunman is in sight. The other shooters have not noticed the gunshot. Despite their stares, you abruptly leave the competition. Great, now everyone thinks I'm weird. Okay. 193. Go to 148, and if I've been to 148, which I think I have. Okay. That's weird. I go to 171. Okay. Why would someone want to shoot me? Professor Lewis Grunwald. Let's see. What am I doing? Friday? Oh. If you choose to rest in room, I did. Go to 167. I didn't do the other ones, so let's see. 167. You hear a knock at your cabin door. Cabin steward, sir. May I make up the room? If you tell the steward to come back later, go to 8. If you let him in, go to 47. Ooh, boy. Man, I've been shot at. But a steward would come in the morning. I'm going to get an 8. Oh, no, wait. I'm sorry. Go to 47. What? If you have already survived this entry, what? Am I gonna die already? Okay. If you've already survived this entry, the steward is harmless. If not, read on. A new steward enters, carrying fresh towels for your stateroom. He looks Egyptian. Oh boy. That's not Andy. That's the racist character. Choose one of the following. If you make a successful roll, then go to that entry. Okay, spot hidden, anthropology, luck. Well, I'm glad I didn't spend all those luck points. So let me see. Which one's my best one? Spot hidden. Okay. By 1. 64 of my 65. Whew. Okay. Successful spot hidden and go to 91. Oh no. Okay. Something glistens beneath his open jacket, troubling you. With his successful dodge roll, I'm an old man. Nope. You can push past him and escape. He will not follow. Okay? Move on a day and just keep doing things. Maybe I should have not picked all these in advance. If I failed the dodge roll, go to 10. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, attempt a dex roll. $62. I'm spending 2 luck points. Okay. If you succeed, and if your investigator is armed, I have a gun. He or she gets a weapon of choice in hand before the stranger attacks. Okay. If you fail, the man strikes first with his knife. If you try to... Okay, so he didn't do that. Let's see. So first of all, this has been a terrible cruise. Let me tell you what. Okay. Okay, so let's see. If you were armed, you may feel bang on. You can. Okay. I can't win. Oh my god. Okay, my firearms is 40. Okay, I'm going to try and shoot this guy. I don't know how many hit points he has. Oh, wait. Okay, wait. There's a little thing on... I think there's a... Is there a thing on combat? Okay, combat. Here we go. How do I know? How do I know how many hit points they have? I'm not very good with a shotgun. I'm better with a pistol, so I'm better off using the pistol, but... I'm not going to win if I can't hit him. I miss. Oh, he misses me. Oh, great. This is terrible. I'm going to try and get out of here. Dodge. Fail. He attempts to stab me. Success. I attempt to dodge. Fail. I can't push my luck in this scenario because there's no consequences for... Yeah, you can't use the alternate push your luck rules. I don't think I think he's supposed to have hit points. I just don't know what they are because it references if he loses more than half his hit points. I take 5 damage. Okay. I'm going to attempt to dodge. Oh, God. He's going to attack me. I take another piercing point of knife damage. Run away! Do it! Oh my god. I got a 33. My dodge is 30. I am going to spend 3 luck points. Nope. Give me my luck points. If you break free, the authorities start a ship-wide search. It is unsuccessful. I could have died there. Okay. Whew. Okay. I'm going to change all of my plans for the day. I'm going to rest in my room the whole time. Okay. This is the last day. 171. Oh, god damn it. If you choose to rest in room, go to 167. You hear a knock at your cabin door. If you have already been here, yep. Yeah, I'm not doing that again. So I healed 1 hit point at the end of the day. Okay. Whew. And with that, I think that is where we will stop, and we will pick up in Athens next time. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a little kind of sheet of paper, print out some stuff, angle this a little bit so I can do it a little easier. But hey, boy, okay, yeah, no. So I noticed a guy who made me uncomfortable. That guy later attempted to stab me to death. Nobody could find him on the boat. Oh no, he is smoking his pipe, his knife wounds away. Okay. So, I currently have 4 hit points out of my possible 9. And we'll see if I survive this one. I haven't even gotten to Athens yet. I haven't even gotten to the place where the adventure is. I can do it. It'll be okay. Okay. So, it is a conspiracy, probably. So, we'll pick up again here next month on a Monday at some point. I haven't figured out next month's schedule yet. But speaking of, this is our 200th episode. I have been on 193 of them. So, when I get to 200, then it's no, of course not. We will pick up in Athens, Timothy. So I have arrived in Athens in the morning. But I did get to make a schedule in this game, and that is what I love to do. So 200 episodes. Happy 200 episodes. Laughing Dragon Inn. Thank you all to all my wonderful players. Thank you all so much. Thank you to all the guests we've had. Over 200 episodes. And here is to so many more. Yeah. Now, this is the most fun thing I do, and I'm so proud of all of you. This week is Task Force Unlikely. They could have gone to Drawn World instead of the absolutely terrible situation they're currently in. And Sunday is Empire of Leaves. Next Monday, Soup will be here for Art at the Inn. That's it. Have a great night. Do what you love. Find what you love to do and do it. Have a great night, everybody. For 200 episodes, do it. And then even more. Bye.